Okay. Yep. We are live. Yep. It's happening. Yes, it's happening. Believe it or not, Zepla is online. Believe it or not, it's a stream. Believe it or not, we are streaming right now. And that's why I'm here singing. 'Cause it's time to stream. It's time to stream for the buns. It's time to stream, yeah. Streaming right now for the buns. Yeah. Believe it or not, we're streaming. Yeah. Streaming, yeah. Yeah, we are streaming right now. Yeah. All right. All right. Video game. La. Yeah. Right now. God, what's my password? Crap. That's it. Peppers. That's not the password. That's not the password. Oh my god.
Work complete.
Okay. Good. Alright, alright. Right. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream today. It is so good to have you here with me today on this quick stream today for Tuesday. Got a lot going on this week, as you can probably imagine, with early access soon here. Early access is on Thursday at 3 p.m. PT is when that starts. And so I am trying to front load all of my work this week. So that way we'll have a video out by the time early access comes out. So I'm a little bit overloaded at the moment. I'm super overloaded, but it's for good reason. We will be on the front page tomorrow. Yes. We are going to be on the front page of Twitch, which is very exciting. I think it's probably the first or second time maybe on the front page. I think last time I was on the front page for about 30 minutes. But this is going to be at 11 a.m. PT tomorrow. And it's for the Zillow for Housing collab, the ZillowForHousing.com collab. I will be your real estate agent, I guess, for Azeroth tomorrow. Yep. There is a new channel icon. I just put it. It is brand new. And we're also working on the new stream starting thing. Stream starting screen and all that. But yes, we got a couple of things I do want to do today before I head out to get back to work on the video, which should be a fun, hopefully enjoyable and helpful launch guide for you. You're clear to launch. I did post the add-on guide as well the other day. I don't know if you've seen it. That is the new video up on the channel with all of my settings and things for you to copy if you want. I've actually gotten more organized with this. See, I have a half screen. This is a new add-on. I can't even finish an add-on video before I start downloading new add-ons. This is a real problem I had with making this video for the add-ons. Because I'm like finding new add-ons as I'm editing it. As we're recording and editing, I'll keep finding more. In fact, if you watch the video, you'll see there's a point where like, I think it was around halfway through, there's a voiceover where I clearly added in a couple extra that were not in the original script because we just had to squeeze in a couple more. Like, I think we originally called it 15 add-ons you need, but if you count, there's definitely more than 15 that are mentioned. That's why I was like, okay, let's just call it 15 essential add-ons, right? Because that doesn't imply that I didn't mention more, but it does promise there's 15 essentials. And there might be some extras like sprinkled in. So I thought that was, you know, a way to get away with it. 15 if you carry the exactly. The add-on addiction is so real. I think, oh, that's another thing. For the add-on video, I disabled my really goofy add-on that I love because I thought it would be too much for people. The sleek gold animation. I will re-enable it. But I disabled this for the video because it was just too ridiculous. If you haven't seen it, I'll show you right now what it does. I also, let me put this. Let me show you what this stupid add-on does. So stupid. Yeah! Did you see that? See those things just fly across the screen? Okay. Woo! So entertained by this, really. I still am. Yeah, so basically, it just makes the coins go in your bag. Yeah, I didn't have that one turned on for the video because I thought people would think that I'm just add-on crazy or something. I don't want people to get that impression. Like, I wanted the video to feel like, okay, you actually need these ones. You should make a fun and goofy add-on. That's actually a really good idea. That's actually a fun idea. Maybe for a less critical period. I like that idea though. Super helpful video that was. Oh, so glad. Came back after my Legion burnout. Wanted to start anew with add-ons. Oh, did you see my add-on that I vibe coded? Yes. We have Zepla portraits available for download on CurseForge. I get asked about this add-on all the time, right? Like, if you watch the streams, you know, people come in and ask about this add-on all the time, and now you can finally download it. Yes. Me, your add-on author. Yeah. Anywho, a couple of major things on the agenda today. First one, letting everyone know about the front page stream. That's tomorrow. That's a really big deal. That's a really big deal. And Size asked, Zepla is gonna say something unhinged while on the front page. No, I'm actually not allowed to. Okay. It's sponsored. It's part of the sponsored and promotional collab between Zillow and Warcraft for the Zillow for Warcraft.com. And we are going to be professional, and we are going to be respectful, and we're going to have fun, okay? In a safe way. So, you better watch yourself. I'm not going to let any of you do bunarchy in the chat tomorrow. No bunarchy allowed. Don't look at me like that. Don't you? No. Don't. No front page bunarchy. The contract doesn't know about bunarchy. The rules very clearly stipulate that there's no bunarchy allowed. On our front page screen. Okay. We're gonna act decently. Okay. We're gonna have manners. And not shake our asses. No. No! We're gonna be doing house tours tomorrow. And looking at the Zillow site and, you know, just being, I guess looking for real estate. And Azeroth. It's gonna be fun. It's just a 2-hour thing. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record this video tonight. Hopefully I can. But that's the big thing for tomorrow. Don't forget. Other thing. I wanted to watch the Arator short today, right now. And I wanted to open my collector's edition. I got. I haven't opened it yet. I've been saving it for y'all. So we can open it together and have an experience, a shared experience of it. So that's exciting. I have tricked Zepla into saying many things on stream before. You have. That is true. Size, if you trick me into saying something that endangers the collab I'm doing, I will ban you. You will get banned. Okay. Hashtag ban size. Trend. Okay. So. What? Arator short. This is a big deal. Husbando of the expansion? I think he is the only one. Because Turalian definitely isn't one. It's Arator, isn't it? That's our guy. Arator short. Okay. I already, before I can even watch the short, I'm seeing the YouTube thumbs and YouTube's suggestions. It says it's peak. Okay. Let me not get spoiled. Ah! Well, if it's anywhere near as good as the Leodrin one was, then I mean, the Leodrin short, that's a tough act to follow. That one was amazing. So, we'll see. Temper our expectations a little bit. Why is it so dark in here? Seems like a little darker than usual. Oh my god, you know what? Because I forgot to turn on my light. That's, that would make sense. Okay, there we go. Do you know that it's dark when you don't turn lights on? Because today I learned. Okay. Uh, what else? You know what else? I found out today. I had problems with my camera, and it took me a long time to figure out why it wouldn't turn on. And it wouldn't turn on because it was not plugged in. So that's, we're learning things all the time about technical setup of the stream. It's like I never get used to what I'm doing. It's really crazy. Okay. Firefox is what we're attempting to turn on so that we can watch the short. Arator short. Yes. Tech tips. Who's Zepla? Zep, please click the error message in the top right. Okay. But what about TSM? Don't we need to configure it? Information in TSM? Yes, we do. If we want to make bank at expansion launch, and this is the time to do it. Expansion launch is the time to hit gold cap. Really. It's when the supply is lowest and demand is highest. So this is the time to fund your account. Okay. Are we ready? Not up yet. Here we go. Hey. I still hear stuff. Oh, it's from the game, isn't it? It's the ambiance sounds. Usually, I just listen to the ambient noises and sound effects and wow. I don't always listen to music at all times when I play. I'll just play my own music a lot of times. Okay, so this is the Arator animated short, Son of Two Worlds. Warcraft Midnight. Tough act to follow after the Leodrin one, which was, I think, the best animated short that they've ever made. So I have high hopes for this one, and it better be just as good. It's okay if it's not, but we'll see. I'll be holding it to a high standard. Are we ready? Ready. Not because I'm missing my Twitch app. Ah. Hi, Clore. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I put this. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. I'll prop it up right there next to the audio. We are prepared. We are prepared. That's too quiet. I can't hear it. Now you tell me if this is too loud. Yep, that's too loud. Let's try again.
Will return before you know it, Arator.
But they were gone forever.
Again, Aunt Verisa, thank you for this.
My pleasure, Arator. I used to do your mother's war paint. She and Sylvanas were born warriors. I was not. But why this design? You know your father's going to hate this.
I've always felt like part of me was missing. Always felt divided between worlds. With a father who served the light.
Need a
and
tattoo
mother who
shop in the
chose
game.
to embrace the void. Do you remember when we went to Stormwind to see them? I felt her love. And I never forgot that feeling. That longing.
And it broke my heart. I thought you would be happier in Dalaran until... Your Aunt Sylvanas. That's not who she was.
I know. I saw her pain. I wanted to save her.
There's nothing you could have done. We nearly lost everything. So we found refuge where you would know your people and quell the loss.
You can do better than that. Again.
Lamar is such a
Lorthamar
Chad.
worked me to the bone.
He's such a Chad. Okay, he's...
And though I learned much from him, Lady Liadrin was a greater challenge. Why haven't we just rebuilt the Sunwell, Liadrin? I could help if you would just show me how to use the light.
No! You must stop asking me to. There is much about me, about my people, that you cannot understand, Arator.
Because of my human blood. She was right. I realized then I would not find what I sought in Quel'Thalas. I knew only half of who I was. So I traveled to Stormwind.
That
to
was
become a
rude as
paladin
hell
of the
for her to
Alliance.
say.
To walk the path my father had. To find my true self among his people. I learned their way with the light and lived up to my father's legacy. Still, I yearned for something more. When I finally found my parents, I thought we could be a family. That I had found what I sought.
Arator?
And yet, I still don't understand. Why did you never come home to me?
I'm sorry, my son. It was our duty. There was a war to fight. But just look at what you have become in our absence.
I needed you.
My precious son, we longed for you. We fought so that you would survive. So that our world would survive.
I understand that. But we both know your war will never end. You asked, why this design? All my life I've been divided. Elf, human, mother, father, darkness, light. These dragons are the divisions that have defined my life. The two halves of myself. But I know now, I need not choose between them. I am greater than the sum of my parts. I am not half anything.
I liked it, but I think he should not have shaved the sides of his head because, I mean, look, the tattoos look really sick, but the hairstyle, my guy, ain't it? Okay, like you had such beautiful long flowing hair before. Why would you do this? Just so you could tat the sides of your head, like, I get it. But, like, okay. I mean, still husbando status, I'd say, sure. But, you know, it's a worse look. It's a worse look, that's all. Maybe if you turned it into like a mohawk on top, then it would be better. I think that would probably be better. But anywho, in all seriousness, it was really nice. I really liked it. I especially loved the part with Arthas and Dalaran. This was amazing. This was a really, really cool moment where you see Sylvanas, and it was like really tragic. It was just so upsetting because I always thought this was Sylvanas at her best when she's a monster, but there's glimmers of her real self that shows through the banshee that she's become. Like, to me, that was always the most heart-wrenching part of Sylvanas' storytelling. And that really shone through in this short. So I loved that. Like, seeing her pain at recognizing him and, like, this is family and, like, this horror at what she had become. If we can see Sylvana's storytelling like that in Midnight, that's gonna be amazing. So I hope we can get some of that I really wanted to see before from her. Also Lorthamar is such a Chad. What a great. But hey, Leotrin was a little bit rude. Like, I wish that she hadn't been so rude to him because apparently he was so upset about it. He went all the way to Stormwind to become a paladin after that, right? Like, when she said, "You won't understand everything about us," right?
There is much about me, about my people,
That
that you
was
cannot understand,
that was wrong of her to say that. That was straight up wrong.
Arator.
Like, acting like he's not fully one of your people. Like, it was not okay. It's not okay.
Because of
I'm
my
mad at her
human
about
blood.
that.
She was
Unacceptable.
right. I realized then I would not find what I sought in.
But it did put him on his hero's journey, which is cool, you know. This is actually one of the things I'm most looking forward to with Midnight Story is the Arator journey chapter. I think that's going to be really cool because, okay, so if you don't know, in the Midnight Story, there's chapters for each zone, like always, but there's a chapter called like Arator's Journey where you're following him through old world zones and other places in the world to learn about lore in those other places too, which I think is a really, really smart, cool experiment for them to try. because I think it'll make the whole world feel more cohesive. Like we are in Azeroth. We're not just only in Quel'Thalas zones for this expansion. So I think that's cool. Um yeah, this actually hit pretty hard too, this part where he's like, you know, we both know your war will never end. Like as in I know y'all are never going to stop fighting to save the world, and then how much time do we really get to be a family? Like, is this ever even realistic for us to like reforge or make up for all the time that's been lost? That was really sad, but it's understandable. It's understandable. But I guess that's something what we're gonna work on with them, and they're like fixing their relationship. Though honestly, I think we're kind of setting them up for. I think we're setting up uh Turalian to be a baddie. That's my personal theory. I think he's gonna end up being a bad guy because he's just gonna go. He's already pretty crazy. He's already kind of like dogmatic and strict, and like to a degree that's not healthy. And I can see that this is probably gonna be, um, maybe in the next expansion something they'll follow up on with his dad. But yeah, the tattoo shop is really cool. We need a tattoo shop like that. It's awesome. Yeah. Uh, yep. What did you think about it? I think she was still keeping draining mirror. Oh, that's a really good point. That's a really good point, Double Frost. That's exactly what it was. She was still keeping draining Muru a secret, so she's keeping him away from the light because they didn't have like maybe she. That's such a good point. She knew what they were doing. And maybe she's thinking, you know, sweet summer child, he's so innocent and he could be such a good paladin, like his father, and like what would his father think if we got him involved on this weird shit we're doing right now? Like maybe it's for the best if you just go learn to be a paladin in Stormwind so that your dad won't be mad at me when he finds out what we've been doing over here to unlock paladins. He's not gonna like that too much. So actually that makes complete sense. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes. Very cool. Uh, yes, yes. That's awesome. So night elf mohawks aren't real. The blood elf mohawks class is. Yeah, tattoo shop did him good, but the barber shop really done him dirty. I'm so upset about that. The issue, I think, there's so many issues with the hairstyle, but the issue is mostly I think they shaved too far back up here on the on the forehead. Maybe for the sides he could have just gone with a low taper fade. I don't know. I mean, he's still hot, so it's fine overall. He's hot enough that he can recover from the hair situation being what it is. So it's fine. Still have two solid husbandos in Midnight, Lorthmar. Actually, four. Never mind. There's actually four. There's Lorthmar, Arator, Romath, and what's his name? Void Elf guy. Whatever his name is. Forgot. That's our four guys. So I'm looking forward to it. Can't have a good expansion without husband. Umbrick, thank you. Thank you. Leodrin was also lost her faith in the light almost back then. Oh, yeah. With all the elves drama, high elves, blood elves. That is true. Well, how did y'all feel about this short? I liked it a lot. I mean, the issue is they can't say a lot about what's gonna happen, right? This is all set up for the Arator campaign chapter that we're gonna be doing. So this was a lot of backstory and like giving you a primer for whenever you get ready to go do that campaign chapter. Man, but I gotta say, living in Dalaran has always sucked. Like, it's just Dalaran is not a safe place to be. You liked it? What did chat comments say? You can tell Leodrin was Horde from her horde-sized shoulder pads. Whoever decided to make these animated shorts needs a raise. I completely agree. Yeah, the scene with Sylvanas was so well done. It was so well done. That was my favorite part for sure. It was incredible. Like, I actually felt emotional seeing her, I don't know if crying is the right word. Crashing out. She was crashing out. I'm not half anything is a fantastic line. Yeah. Pregnant Varisa in Burning Dalaran is dark. Yeah, they're not, I mean, that's the reality of WoW's history isn't Disney. And I appreciate them reminding everybody about that. Like, a lot of dark shit has happened. And that's just being honest about lore events. So it's good. I hope that we see this kind of mentality in the actual questing. I do plan on doing all of the campaign quests on stream, and I'd like to clear out my side quest too, because I didn't do that for War Within, did I? I'd like to do that this time. So we're gonna be having long, big strereams this week, later this week. That's why today's stream's gonna be a little short. Because I have to front load video work. There's so much to do. So much to do. It's stressful. I am working on the video. I would say I'm about 30% done with scripting it. Uh that's upsetting. But I'll probably record it today or tomorrow, which means it will be ready by the end of the week. Yeah. Any advice on how to understand the story prior to midnight? Yes. So they just added a new thing where when you return to the game, you can go through the, like, returner story experience, I think it's called. Or if you're new, it'll put you through that story experience, which I think you can find it from the adventure guide. Journeys. Is it in tutorials? I don't know where to find it if I'm on a character that's already done this stuff. Catch-up experience. That's it. So it will give you an update on what's going on in the world. I would recommend doing that. And I would also recommend doing the lore walking quests from Lore Walker Cho in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. That's a new thing. So Lore Walker Cho is now offering these little quest lines that it's like a short little quest line you go through, and it tells you about important lore stuff that you need to know. And you get a reward at the end. So, like, there's one for Arthas, and it'll tell you about why was Arthas like that? Why was Arthas a butthole? Right? That's something that you really do need to know. I would say that's less priority than doing the catch-up experience. Hopefully, though, Midnight's going to be written in such a way that it's not going to require a ton of outside knowledge before you go in. Hopefully. Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward in terms of Midnight. It's like you said, it really is going to be light versus dark. Like, the dark forces are coming to attack Silvermoon. and the void is coming and is bad. Like, I think it's not gonna be hard to follow along with it if you just dive in immediately with it. Because I think we're also gonna be getting like story focus on characters we haven't spent a ton of time with, like Arator being pretty new. So that's good for everybody. What was I about to do? Oh yes. Taskbar. I am gonna hide it because I'm using Ice HUD now. I'm not using this one. See that cool cast bar from Ice HUD? I love Ice HUD. This is awesome. So basically, it goes away when I don't need to see this stuff. See, there's my health bar. I took damage, so it appeared as it's regenerating. And then when it's all full up, see 99%, it'll go away because I don't need to see it anymore. I love that. That's great. If I click on somebody, I see their health and stuff. Oh, I need to move this around because look, this is my cooldown thing is covering his name, so I need to fix that. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. If in your dreams you played WoW, but as the character, what race and class would you choose? I don't know if I understand the question. Joseph watches you. I really appreciate you taking the time to try to understand the story. Because I think WoW's story is really cool. WoW has a fascinating world. But is there like anything in particular that you're still confused about? Like, what's tripping you up after watching all the videos that's still confusing? Because it might be easier to just... Maybe I know. Like, you were first person as the created character. Well, I would be a Harrenir shaman, obviously. Like, me... Yeah. I'm a shaman. I'm a Zepla. I'm zapping. Oh my gosh, I turned into a bug. Now, I wanted to open my collector's edition. That's the other big thing I want to do. Oh no, I forgot. So I have this toy that turns me into a bug, but if I jump, it turns off the effect. That's so lame. It turns you into a spider, but you can't be a jumping spider. It's total bullshit. To stock up on my night elf gleeful glamours. Spending thousands of gold on this every week. It's so bad. But soon, I don't have to spend the money anymore. Okay. Fixed. Soon, this problem will go away. Do we know how much you have to progress to unlock Harrenir? Yes. You need to do the Harrenir questline. The Harrendar questline. Zone questline. But even if you do it in early access, you won't be able to actually play Harrenir until full release on March 3rd. So... understand the current big bad, I think. But all the characters since Warcraft 3, it's just impossible to fully understand all the story. Plus, Classic and Burning Crusade apparently doesn't have much story campaign-wise. The Lich King is Warcraft 3 required. So when I play with War Within, it's like pre-existing history and relationships. That's just a lot. How am I supposed to know that she was in a, like, oh, about Xalatath? That's something a lot of people didn't know. beforehand. Because that was like priest knowledge, wasn't it? There's a link to a thread and React suggestions. Okay, one sec. Okay, let me check. React content suggestions. What? 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 Okay, okay. I see what. Let's pull it up. Why am I not surprised by this? Pinterest x Warcraft. Banned from Pinterest. Hi! We suspended your account because we noticed some activity that appears to violate our policies regarding spam. Please review the community guidelines. I got this email after connecting my WoW account to my very old Pinterest account. Devastated since I used it every day. So, happened to me. They aren't reinstating it. It appears almost everyone who links to WoW gets Pinterest banned. Cool. AI is so awesome. It's not AI's fault. The Pinterest system's working. Is it? The WoW side is working. The problem is that Pinterest forgot to notify their third-party spam filter service of the change due to staff shortages. Well, then it's not working, is it? So really the problem is Pinterest care more about their shareholder revenue than quality of service. But it's the 21st century, so that's the system working. It's not working. I see what you're trying to say, but it's straight up not working if you get banned. I see the point you're trying to make. It's not work if you're banned. Okay. Heels not getting our accounts reinstated is absolutely an AI fault. This sucks. Everybody's getting thank God I didn't do it. I use Pinterest all the time. So that would be really upsetting. Can I show what is on my Pinterest? I looked. I'll just say, you know, there's a lot of Love and Deep Space related art. Okay. As well as ideas for interior design. And so that's relevant. I can see why Pinterest did the collab with housing. I mean, it makes sense. It's a great place to get ideas for your house. I can't show that. I thought I could. I can't do that. So I really don't want to lose access to all those photos. I definitely won't be connecting my Pinterest to World of Warcraft. It's not worth it. Have they done anything about this yet? Because this was 2 days ago. Okay, yes. Looks like Blizzard is stepping in. Fixed. I don't trust. I do not trust. Re-enabled Pinterest photo sharing and all suspended accounts were been restored. Oh, okay. As of yesterday, Pinterest photo sharing features been enabled again for all the players. They have fixed the issue. Okay, good. Wait. You need to relink your Pinterest account before posting photos again. Well, that's unfortunate that you put everybody through that kind of stress, but at least they fixed it. Okay. So, I plan on getting back into the game and is wondering if it's possible to complete all the Chromie timelines, capping myself at level 70, for example, and then getting to max cap on latest expansions. I think you can. Is there still a way to cap your XP, or did they remove that? That's the only question. I thought they removed it. Let's see. Like, did they remove the... You would have to lock your XP at level 69. Because Chromie will, like, make you leave Chromie time when you're level 70, right? You could do the alt method. I think that would be more straightforward. Where's the XP eliminator? Is he still in the game? It was in, I remember it was in Stormwind Keep in the past. I don't know if he's still there. Don't think you can. Your latest add-on video is very helpful. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for watching it. I'm so glad. The super fresh new housing news in React. Okay, let's check it out. Ooh. I see that. A look ahead at housing at midnight. Oh, this is very hot off the presses, isn't it? This down so you can see it. There we go. Crap. I lost. Okay, there we go. Decor storage to exterior lighting, endeavors, exporting houses, and more. We're looking into the future of housing and what you can expect from the launch of Midnight and beyond. Hello, neighbors. Housing Early Access has been out for a few months now. We've loved seeing your creativity and builds. As a reminder, housing is an evergreen feature that we'll continue to build and iterate on. So as we approach midnight, we want to discuss what we're currently working on and what you can expect to see in the months to come. Our usual disclaimer applies here. We're discussing this far in advance of when we'd normally talk about in development features because we want your feedback early and often. This means there's plenty of time for things to change, okay? Priorities could shift. Names or aspects of features might be different by the time they launch. Things might be pushed up or back or even cut entirely. Well, yeah, I mean, this is the reason. They let us look at housing last May. Yeah, last year in May. They were getting feedback on it when it was still early. So that's been a trend with housing that looks like it's continuing. Wait a minute. This picture looks like there's a bunch of pets. Filming, but can they stay in one spot? Can we use them as decor? Can we freeze their movement? That's horrible, but... Can I scale him up? Hot topics. We want to first acknowledge there's some things that we've seen come up in community conversations around housing. We're actively working on them. Here's what we mean. Maximum decor storage. Now that we're seeing usage numbers, we plan to increase maximum amount of decor storage by around 50% in the coming weeks. Yeah. As you approach the maximum amount of decor storage, it can be confusing because some items don't count towards the cap, but also can't be deleted while others do count. It's not clear which is which by looking in the house chest. This makes it difficult to delete items to free up room. Players can end up soft locking themselves without much recourse. To address this, we'll be changing things to allow these items to be deleted while leaving the original as undeletable, since you can't get it again. So if you get an item through an achievement and buy too many extras, you can delete the extras without deleting the achievement item. Well, that's good, but honestly, I wish stuff just didn't take up space in the chest. Like, I hate that. I wish that y'all could figure out a way to make it not take up space. But that's a tiny gripe. The weird rotation bug. We're aware of a bug that causes some items to slightly rotate themselves when you re-enter your house. Oh my gosh, it's like Toy Story, right? Like, while you're gone, the furniture's having a little party, and as soon as you walk in, they're like, oh! This is caused by certain angles of rotation being saved and reloaded incorrectly. We have a fix for this because it touches a lot of fundamentals in decoration. We want to put it through some rigorous testing. Okay. House XP loss. There have been sporadic reports of house XP loss with updates. We've added additional logging here to try and isolate what's happening. We're working on it. If this has happened to me, I wouldn't have noticed. That's horrible. I guess, like, if your house gets PvP'd by another house, it will lose XP. It's really strange. Lastly, we still want to increase the exterior decor limit, but we're gathering some more data. Okay. What's coming? Some things you can expect with nearly every update. New decor, bug fixes, QOL, and more. These things will be consistent throughout updates, but what about the larger features? Here's some things we're working on right now that we'll be introducing later. House battles, yes! I mean, look, I've seen people with X-Wing houses. I've seen that. I've seen somebody turn their house into a giant spider. In the Midnight Alpha, we had to disable exterior lighting due to performance concerns on the client. We're currently working on a way to re-enable this in a way that remains performant. That's why you can't put lighting, like street lighting outside. At the moment, this is taking the form of proximity restrictions, so 2 light sources outside cannot be placed too close to one another, which is where the bulk of the performance impacts come from. This restriction will only exist outdoors and you'll be free to place all the lights on top of each other indoors like you can today. Once this is implemented, we're going to run additional performance tests to see how exterior lights affect performance in a neighborhood with a lot of players and every plot fully decorated. Assuming these numbers come back favorably, we'll be increasing the exterior decor limits again as well. Wow, I really appreciate all the transparency and details on this. Kind of reminds me of the way that Yoshi P approaches his statements, where he always gives so much info. More endeavors. More endeavors are planned for the future, with more cultures coming to your neighborhoods. They're excited to share their traditions, activities, and let's be honest, most excitingly, their decor with you. We've been watching what the tasks folks are enjoying and which ones they're shying away from in our current set of... This isn't about enjoyment. Please understand, this is about optimization, okay? Whatever is the fastest and most efficient to give you the damn coupons and XP is what players are gonna go after. Like, you know this. You know this. Future endeavors will continue to experiment with new types of tasks while adding more of the kinds of tasks people like. We like the tasks that give a lot of XP and a lot of coupons for very little effort. Okay. And pruning those that are less popular. More things for less effort is generally what players are going to go. Yes. Layouts and import-export. So I've lost my mind when they announced this a couple weeks ago. It's huge. This is the most important thing that they need to add. We've mentioned this in a few different interviews, but let's talk more about them. At their core, layouts allow you to import and export the decor and rooms of your house, allowing you to save and load various configurations and states. I cannot understate how big of a deal that is for the housing community. This is game changing for the community because, you know, this means if you're a building focused creator, you're going to be able to share all of those codes in your YouTube descriptions and stuff. And I think it's going to really encourage people to talk to each other in the community, share these things. It's great. These can be used strictly for yourself or shared with other players, but regardless of how you choose to use them, they enable a host of interesting functionality. If you're looking for inspiration or just a base to build on, importing a layout gives you a great starting place. If you build a holiday room and want to take down the decorations after the holidays, it's simple to swap back to your normal decor and then put things back up next year. If you're about to embark on a major redesign, export your current layout and use it as a save point that you can roll back to if things don't go how you thought they would. Big. Big. Wait, does this mean that we'll also get a, I guess that's kind of like an undo button, you know? I mean, if this functionality happens, then you will get the undo button. That way. Like, you can have an add-on that just always has that save point ready, right? So that will work as your undo button. If you want a house for different characters, and OnePhilip98, thank you so much for the 40-month resub. I appreciate that so much. Layouts let you build one for each and swap between them as desired. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's so insane. Can you imagine? Okay, the add-on. This means there would be an add-on that would swap the layout depending on what character you're on. You could go into your house on your Blood Elf and suddenly it's a Blood Elf house. And then you go into the house on your Night Elf and it's like Druid stuff everywhere. You have all those layouts saved. That's so insane. It's like the most insane feature is about to get even crazier. If you make a build guide for a house or room, you can include example layouts for people to pull apart to really understand it. But that's not all. Layouts can also be... Wait, because you can make a layout just for the room and not the whole house? Yes. I think so. This is crazy. Yes, because it says if you built a holiday room and want to take down the decorations after the holiday, how many layouts can you save? Like, layouts can also be used as a stopgap solution to get around some of the current limitations in the room system. If you want to change around your hallways without having to redo the rooms on the ends from scratch, just export them and re-import when your new hallways are ready and rooms are ready. What? This is insane. We're planning for layouts to work on a room by room, an exterior plot, and a whole dang house basis. But we're also exploring some of the finer grained options here too. This is incredible that we're getting this. It seems so soon after the release of the feature. It's important to note that the sharing of a layout is an explicit choice and up to the sole discretion of the house owner. Unless you, as the owner, decide to export and share a layout, players, even those who have permissions, cannot access or import it. That's really good. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Like, someone coming in to, like, steal layout. Another important note is that when you import a layout, you don't need to own all the decor, but you will need to have any necessary rooms or houses unlocked. We'll try our best to make the import work, leaving out objects you don't own, not coloring objects you don't have the dye for. But some things would break the bounds of physics, too much for a direct import. What? Okay. So you don't even have to own all the decor? But it should give you a list. It should give you a list then of like all the stuff that you need, right? How, yeah. If it just leaves out stuff you don't own, it would be helpful if it's like, here's what you're missing. You know. That's a whole lot of logistics for us to figure out still, since we want these to be very flexible and usable by everyone. But we're excited to talk more about layouts in the future. This is amazing. So that's it, the save button. Ow! Pet's home. This is a really big update, isn't it? Hi, first time chatter. Just watch your video on 15 Essential Midnight add-ons. I loved how your action bars looked. Hi! Thank you so much for watching the video. You're trying to emulate it, but can't seem to figure out what mask skin you used and how you got action bars to appear on mouse over. Oh, no worries. I'm happy to explain that. Thank you so much for watching the video. Just I'll take a quick aside from this to show you that. So my mask setting skin is called Squat. So you'll have to download Squat separately on CurseForge, mask Squat skin. And to get the bars to auto hide, what you do is go to configure bars, and whichever bar it is, you just right click on it, go down to fading, and then this is the slider you want, faded opacity. So if I set this to 0 faded opacity and I exit, then it will go away completely unless I hover over the thing. But this is not one of my... I hope that helps. Okay. How are you not distracted by the electric ball on your character? Because I'm distracted by everything else. That's shaman life. I'm always distracted. So it's just one more thing I'm distracted by. Oh, Queenie! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid! Hey! Good to see ya! How are things? Welcome in! Hi, hi, hi! Hi, hi, hi! Thank you so much for the raid. We are here talking about the housing system in WoW and this brand new blog post that they just posted about the fact you will soon be able to import layouts that other people made, which is really huge because a lot of people just don't see themselves as builders. They would rather copy a build from someone else. And there are so many incredibly talented housing creators that are, you know, trying to share build guides and stuff. Wouldn't it be amazing if they can all start sharing those layout codes and stuff too? I think it's really exciting for the community. And I'm so happy about this because I personally, I love decorating, but I don't really have a lot of time to do the complex builds that I want to make. I just don't have a lot of time. I'm very, very pressed for time. Yes. Very big housing changes. We're just about to start the next, I was just about to start reading the next section about bringing your pets home. Because this is apparently something else they're going to be letting us do, which is let your pets run around your house. Just very, very cool. Change this music. It's crazy. A little bit too distracting. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Let's play Valdragon music. Bring your pets home. What's a home without a cute and fluffy or oddly tentacled? machined friend to come back to you after your adventures. Should not have said that. uh, Imagine you go into someone's house and you find the tentacle pet in their bedroom. In a future update, you'll be able to place almost any of your collected pets. To do so, you'll place a pet bed decor item or other thematically appropriate piece of decor, and from its customization menu, you'll be able to select a pet as well as whether it should stay still or wander around. Oh, that's so cute. So I bet that means that on the shop, they're going to start selling like cat trees and like, uh, you know, they're going to go so hard on that on the cat shop. You know it. There's few limitations on pets. However, I've seen people actually build the custom cat trees with just random items already getting ready to let their pets run around. Just really cute. When we launch pets as decor, they will be placeable both inside and out. The pathing will only work inside your house. Okay, so they will be moving around. There's more work to be done on exterior pathing that will be enabled further down the line. We'd rather you have placeable pets sooner rather than later. Pets will not be limited by the amount you own. Oh, I lost the thing. Assuming you have at least one collected. If you want to go full on cat person. Oh, wait, there's no limit to number of pets you can put? Okay, no. Pets will have their own limit on placement, separate from decor limits. So you can just put down as many copies of a single pet that you want to prevent performance problems with hundreds or thousands of tiny things wandering around your house. Tripping hazards. Lastly, a very small number of pets will not be placeable due to various concerns, some technical and some functional. Okay. That makes sense. But can you scale them? That's something I'm wondering about. Oh, they didn't say. I don't think so, because if you could, they'd probably mention that, and all these look to be just the normal pet size. I think it would be cool to also be able to place your weapons, but I would also, yeah, I would like to be able to freeze the pet in place so that it's not wandering around. Like, turn on or turn off the pathing. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Because if so, there's a lot of pets that would legitimately make good decor items. Like the broom, there's a lot of lanterns, there's a lot of inanimate object type pets that would work really well. Also fish that are in bubbles that could go in an aquarium, and being able to limit where they path at least would be good too. You don't want them to accidentally go somewhere that they're not supposed to. Showcase and visitor codes. One more thing. We're also in the early stages of something we're calling showcases, which gives players a way to submit their houses. Oh my god. This is so good. To an either timed or themed showcase, as well as browse and visit houses that have already been submitted. While visiting a house in a showcase, if you like it, you can leave an upvote. At the end of the showcase, the houses with the most upvotes will earn a small trophy they can show off as decor. What? What? But how do you make the show? Could I run a showcase? Is this a feature I'll have access to? Okay, our goal is to give players an easy way to check out interesting houses in a central in-game location for inspiration. Going a little further, to enable easy sharing of your house, we're also going to implement visitor codes Oh, thank God. So this way I don't have to add every single person to BattleNet like I have to do right now. That will let you generate time-limited codes that can be shared to allow other players to visit your house directly. I gotta say, housing devs, I am very impressed. I'm very impressed. How quickly they're moving to address the biggest pain points that we are having right now. It's like, you're already doing the stuff that I would have suggested you do right now. You're actually working on it right now. Thank you. It's this really big deal. It's important to note that when you submit to the showcase or a visitor code is generated, we're going to snapshot your house, and that snapshot will be used to spin up a new instance for visitors browsing via the showcase. What? Visiting via the code. That means you're free to redecorate without worrying about someone showing up. Wow! Mid-remodel and your place being a mess. 2, players aren't entering your space, and you won't be bothered by a stream of looky Liz. Hey! Hey! People aren't bothered by the stream, right? No, yeah. The buns are getting called out right now. Checking on things out while you're washing your hair or something. We have walked in on a few builders who were in the bathroom at the time, but they said we could come. These visitors will be in their own shared instance together. They're rather than in your private one. Your actual house's permissions will still be respected while allowing you to show off your creations. You heard that, Bunarchists? See what you made them do after the way you acted in people's houses. I told you to behave yourselves. And now look. I said, stop jumping on people's beds. Did you listen to me? No. You're terrorizing people in the community to the point Blizzard has to do something about it. Also, experimenting with the guest book as part of this, where players can leave pre-written notes for the owner. When the owner logs in, they'll be able to see who visited and any notes left for them. I appreciate that they're adding the guest book too. That's lovely. This is amazing! What a fantastic update. This is crazy. Like, I did not expect the showcase stuff. Like, the other stuff we kind of knew about from previous announcements, but the showcase, like, spins up a copy for other people to visit. That's such a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Hey, does that also mean that we'll have, like, a separate interface like I asked for, where you can just browse through which houses are up for showcase? I bet. It's because it says it's a central in-game location for inspiration. Exactly is what it's gonna be. I asked for that when I was at the housing summit last year. It's amazing. Onwards. Common housing dev W is what I can say about this post. It's just a quick look at what we're working on right now, but there is so much more coming your way in the coming months and years with housing. As things come online and firm up, we'll be sharing more. In the meantime, keep your feedback coming and send along any concerns you have, what excites you, and definitely keep sharing your amazing builds. Says the streamer who goes in houses and starts touching their levers. I did ask permission to do that. touch the levers. I'm so worried it will kill RP. That's crazy. I thought I had the opposite reaction. I thought that it would encourage RP. Don't you think? Like, okay, if in the showcase you can give a little blurb about your house, then you can say like what kind of a place it is. And I assume that if you want to, you can also go to your showcase instance and like I assume that would be private? Or you could I don't really know all the details. I think it would help RP, but I'm interested to hear why you think it might be a problem. Finally got my house only to discover I have almost no decor after despite playing the game for 15 years somehow. Well, don't worry. There's a lot of it that you can buy from vendors, and there's a lot that you can craft. There's like it's not going to be hard for you to get the decor that you need to build really good stuff. This is what happened in SWTOR. People made their strongholds. Everyone loved it, and then they left to their strongholds, and no one RP'd in public anymore. Oh, I think it's not gonna be a problem, and I'll tell you why. I've been role playing in World of Warcraft for. When I first started, I was a pretty heavy role player, and I was role playing for several years up until about Cataclysm, and then I kind of fell off. But I remember the hardcore roleplay era in Burning Crusade, and I remember what kind of a place Silvermoon City was. I have a really strong suspicion that with Silvermoon City being revamped, we're going to see SMC get revitalized to be the kind of... to be popping off like it was all those years ago. Silvermoon City was like it. It was the place to be. Zepla roleplayed so hard she got banned. Hey, that's, you know, that's commitment. That's commitment to the role. It was a rogue, you know? That's... Rogues don't... I can't talk about it. I cannot talk about it. And I'll talk about why I got banned. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was someone else did that. Been loving TBC Classic, but I'm getting more and more tempted to dive into Midnight. It's so fun. I have so many of my friends that are really into TBC Classic, and I'm like trying to lure them over to Midnight with me. I think it will work. I think I can pull it off with at least some of them. Zep. There used to be hundreds, even thousands of role players every night on Korriban, giving lectures and training new Sith. Strongholds came. Half a year later, Korriban was empty. Do you roleplay in WoW? I mean, I don't want to dismiss your concerns, because that sounds like a real potential issue, and it is a worry that should be on our radar. I don't know how this is going to play out. I want to be hopeful, but like I would say for me, just being a person who tours houses, I've had more contact with the role-playing community in the last couple of months than I have in many years. Many years. I'm probably going to end up getting back into it because of housing, really. And if that's the case for me, it's got to be true for more people. Okay. What was I about to do? Oh, yeah, I know. Anyways. You asked, do you need to purchase the War Within expansion to play it currently if I've not pre-ordered Midnight? Right now? Yes. Yeah. But I think that after Midnight comes out, then War Within content will be included in the subscription for WoW. That should be how it works. Now, I don't know if that counts from early access or if it counts from global release, but I wouldn't Like, if you just want to play War Within and you don't care about Midnight, I would wait, because it should be included in your subscription after Midnight comes out. Yes. Just wait for Midnight to release. Straight up. Okay, I have a something cool to do. Get my box I got in the mail from Blizzard. Oh, by the way, did y'all hear I have a affiliate code now in the gear store? Yes. Get 10% off with the Zepla code. Don't forget. Okay. So. ZEPLA. It's ZEPLA. That's the code. Alright, so I got this. Midnight. And I haven't opened it yet. So I wanted to open it on the stream. We should do full screen for this. Yeah, give me a sec. Scene. That's not it. That's not right. Is that right? No. That doesn't seem right either. Oh, there we go. Okay, but we need chat. Chat, type stuff. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So see what's in the box. Or midnight. I have no idea. I wanted to save the special moment to share with my bun buns. What's in the box? I have another collector's edition I need to send out to someone else that they won on stream, but it's on the way. So I know that the other one is on the way. This is the one Blizzard sent me. So this probably was shipped out first. Very cool box. Oh, yeah. It's the swirling abyss. The black hole. Just like what it is when you're playing WoW. Okay, so can you see that? Yeah, kinda. Ooh, this is beautiful. It's an art book. I love looking at art books. It's a really great coffee table book. Aw, yeah. Aw, hell yeah. Nice. Book of feet pics. I bet there are feet pics in here. Around. Next. This is very nice. Love that. Next up. Oh, wow. Look at this box. You probably can. Dark Heart. Man, why'd Salatath go through all that trouble? She could have just got the collector's edition. Saved a ton of time, right? I don't really know what to do with it. Resist the urge to eat it. It's not food. This is not candy. I don't really know where to, like, what should I do with it? Be careful. Might absorb my powers. Click the button. Doesn't have a button to click. It's not food. Plug it in. I don't see anywhere to plug it in. It says it has a button. What's this? You said it has a button. I don't need it. I found the button. I found the button. I think. It's lighting up, I think. It's lighting up. Can you see that? Yeah. Lighting. It needs more power. Okay. Enough size. Does it make sounds? I can't hear because I have my headphones on. I have this too. What's that for? Looks like an ear cuff. Ear. They should have asked for my ear size. E. Heart stand. Oh! Of course. Yes. That makes sense. Okay, next we got... It's a pin. It's got Arator and... Valid's have, I think, on there. Yeah. I don't know if that's easy for you to see. Okay. Oh, this is probably the code for the Epic Edition. Right? Oh, it has instructions for what to do with the Dark Heart. Replica Midnight. Oh, it shows where you plug it in, everything, right? It has a cord. I found it. Okay, great. Well, I think it does light up a little. Yeah, it's lighting and it's smoky. It's smoky. It's doing it. So it does come with some charge. I'll have to. I'm about to move to the other studio room, so we'll have to find a place to set this up after I get moved over there. Okay. What else? Double check and make sure this is really what I thought. Yes. Redeem game key. Well, I guess I could give that away, right? I guess I should. So, the box is amazing, and for me, I think this is the star of the show. I love, love, love art books. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm so excited for Harrenir. That's why this is going to be the best expansion ever. Ever. Because of the Harrenirs. Hairy ears. Just like I got. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks, Blizzard, for sending me the collector's edition. Wow. Maybe you could put the heart in a shadow box. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh, I have an idea. I have that Illidan statue. We could give the dark heart to Illidan, and he could hold it. Can you imagine? He should have it. Because, you know, isn't he about to unlock Devour spec? Like, he could totally use it. Yeah! Let him be a Devourer spec. Isn't the Harrenir rigging based on Night Elves? They do have flip animations on the jump. They do. But some of the Night Elf animations that are cringe are fixed on Harrenir. Okay. So, like, the Night Elf dance, that's really cringe. Harrenir have a much better and cooler dance. So basically, they're Night Elves, but better. In a lot of ways. But I probably will keep my rogue a Night Elf because she's a Night Elf. Like, it's hard. There's some characters I have that I can't imagine her not being that race, you know? I've noticed that's a pretty common sentiment. And that's actually part of the reason I don't want to main rogue. Because my rogue's Night Elf. And I'm gonna be maining a Harrenir. Because that's the best. And they're bat people. Just like me. Harrenir cat form has wiggling eyebrows when you use spells. Oh, really? Oh. I don't know where I could preview that. Probably on Wowhead Dressing Room, but I'm too lazy to go hunt it down right now. I thought Dragonflight was pretty dope. There was a small dragon with a duck on its head. What beats that? Potatoes. Obviously. Potatoes. Know about those? Yes. These little guys. That's coming. So. You can tame those. Pull them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah. I've been stuck on race for hunter, so it might end up Harrenir then. Well, if you want to learn how to tame the plant, guys, like the potato, you need a rare drop from the rares, I think, in Harrendar. So you gotta go to Harrendar, kill all the rares, and one of them's gonna drop a book that lets you tame the plant creatures, which is like every beast. And, oh my god, I didn't see this before. Oh my goodness. Potato tot? Tot is a baby! Oh my god. I didn't. That's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at the little guy. He looks so clueless. Oh. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun. I'll be questing and doing a lot in the end of this week. Fun! So titled. Nothing going on in that head. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Now, tomorrow, again, I am gonna be on the Twitch front page from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. PT. And we are gonna be talking about Zillow for Warcraft.com, which, if you don't know, you can go to right now to pick up your welcome mat. Right now. All you have to do is just go to the site and click claim and connect your BattleNet. And so we are going to be looking at Zillow listings tomorrow. I'll be doing some housing tours. I actually think I have a tour to do right now, though, really quick. Let me check. Let me check. Think I do. Triple check. There was one person. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Let me double check the, oh, it's EU. I need to swap over to the other region. You can get multiples too. Hey, if you flip around that mat, if you flip it to the other side, is it like circular woolen rug? Builder? Hiya. Hehe. I'm so excited. This is gonna be really fun. Rawr. Logging in to EU right now. Loved that Arator animation. I really like that. If y'all weren't here at the start of the stream, have you watched it? Incompatible? What? Incompatible? Why? Oh, game is updating. What's it updating? I got some kind of a patch. Not as good as Alaria for sure. Well, it's just that Arator hasn't had as long of a life. Okay. Okay, I just finished the patch. I'm logging in now. Also, please keep an eye on my YouTube channel. Immediately after I'm done streaming today, I'm gonna get to work on finishing up the script and hopefully record today. Huge fingers crossed. Get it out to you by the time early access is here on Thursday. Hey. Hey, Zep, do you have any tips on snacks to prepare for midnight launch? That's such a good question. You know what? I just tried, I just got myself some wasabi dried edamame beans. Those are really good. Those are actually really good. But normally what I like to do for an expansion launch is a huge pot of chili. Huge pot of chili. That's the best. To me, that's the absolute gold standard for expansion prep. Gigantic pot that will last you for days. So it's healthy. You don't have to go anywhere. It's cozy, it's homey, it's filling. That's what you want. Okay. Now, where am I going? And where am I right now? We're going to visit a builder. And I'll ask anyone in the guild wanna come along for a quick tour. This one might be a little scary though. Expansion launch, I have to go full slob mode. Not sure what to order, but it'll be fat. You know what I found out? The Taco Bell app has cheaper delivery fees than Uber Eats. It's much cheaper for what I've seen to just use their app. That's a pro tip. Me to you. What's that portrait on the left side from? I'm so glad you asked. This is actually my add-on called Zepla Portraits, which you can download on CurseForge now. I like seeing my character's face. It's kind of like she's helping me stream. She's also streaming, right? Just co-streaming. Okay, let's go. You are so welcome. I'm glad. It also will, if you click on somebody, it'll show their face. I just like to see... I like to see people's beautiful faces. You can click on an animal. See, I can see his cute little raccoon face. Okay, now let me change up the music. Ooh, this is going to be a scary build, right? It's going to be scary, so what scary WoW themed music? Scary, but it's like suspense. That might work. Hey, is this it? Yes. I don't know if I want to spoil the surprise about what type of a home this is. I think I might like to go inside first, and then you'll see, right? It'll be fun to see chat. Be surprised. This is Taiki's house. Take a look around the other. Very cool electricity going into the home. I wonder what the electricity is being used for. I guess we'll find out. That isn't ominous at all. Is it? Kind of apparatus out here. Okay, let's go inside. Size, we're not gonna talk about the bedroom tentacles. Okay. God, bring that up.
Work complete.
What?
Work complete.
I got kicked out. Amazing, Aspie. I'm so sorry to hear that. Pace yourself. And I hope that the expansion will help distract you a little bit. At least. Hey, you ready? It's our builder. Takey is right here. Everybody say hi to our builder. Right there. Okay. Let's check it out. It's dark. It is spooky. There are wires. It feels a little overgrown. What is hiding behind these doors? Nice. Wow, the lighting in here is really cool because you can see sort of the green from the dark portal. Stay first person for now. There is this window into the spooky exterior, a forest that feels sort of magical right outside the courtyard. There's an altar. Great, yeah, it's a great use of the dark portal just for the extra, like, lighting here and around the fireplace. Like the owl is watching me. Let me do a, orbit. There we go. Nice. Everybody can get a good look. Oh, it's a little bit brighter here now. Oh, because the fire got turned on. What are these skulls from on the sides? This fireplace is metal. Very cool. Lighting in here. Wow, I didn't even notice this at first. Check it out. Above the door. Okay. Shall we continue on? I'm following you. Is this a secret passage? Not sure, but there's some coffin hidden back there. Ah. You go first. No, I don't want to go into the cage. No. Okay, next area. What is going on in here? It seems like a storage closet. And actually, these portraits look even cooler with this lighting, don't they? It's like really void in here. Hey, open the door! I'm scared. It's really cool. What's Takey's coat / chest piece? Is that the Kultiran, what is it? Ashvane Smuggler's long coat? Is that Kultiran only? I'm not sure. Look up. Can we go up there to the upper floors? Yeah. Even though I did the spinny, I didn't see that before. It looks like that's the Legion torture rack. Am I wrong? Yeah, it's like Frankenstein monster kind of. Yeah, absolutely is. I think it is. We need to go up there, can we? Can we go? If not, I'll follow you. Okay, so lots and lots and lots of coffins and empty cages. I'm scared. I'm starting to get a little scared. Uh-oh. Courtyard. Nice. Beautiful. It's creepy, but hey, why is that one smoking? Why is that grave smoking? This is a really smart idea, by the way, using these as headstones. That's very clever. But this one seems a little sus. Don't you think? He died with a hot body. What? He was just smoking hot. Rest in peace. Yeah, it is a stunning skybox room. Oh, wow. This is actually really cool. Look at this structure. It seems like a church, maybe? A crypt? Wow, with the wagon out here. There's a lot of environmental storytelling going on here, which I always love to see in a build. Do a fan around. Putting the orb on top of this fountain is something I haven't seen before, but that's really smart. Think we need a torch? I don't have any torches. Alright, let's go inside. This is really cool. Cemetery. But why do I get the feeling like it's a cemetery being scavenged for parts? Like, oh no. Oh no, is this like the pet laying on the grave of someone? This is like slightly ajar lid. Like something's crawled out. Of the Frankenstein's family, says our builder, Takey. It's Frankenstein's family. Can't wait for WoW housing haunt groups, players as actors and stuff. This person is very talented. Absolutely. Like, this is a whole story. I love that. I love visiting a house and it's like there's a whole lore and a backstory of what's happened here. It's like more than just a place that you visit, but like a story you step into with its own the consequences of what's occurred. Trees of such night colors, is that because of the midnight lighting only? Yeah, I think so. Light shining through. Oh, there's water down there? Uh-oh. Just lost track of our builder. Cave. There's a bed back here. Why? Who's sleeping here? The room of the monster, but he's not here for now, says the builder. Takey. Takey asks, where is it? Oh no! This is straight up unsettling. This green rock glowing. Monster! We can't find him. He could be anywhere. This way. Got some more of those, like, cursed rocks. The door left open. Here we have what I can only assume is some kind of sick reanimation chamber. What's this for? What's the pitchfork? Is this for, like, poking him to see if he's ready? Can I touch the lever? I see you're already touching it. I'm afraid I can't resist. Yes. Zap! Now I can really be Zepla. Cool. I'm here in my element. Do you know that, last weekend, or it was a couple weekends ago, I got in a Faraday cage and they zapped me with, like, a buttload of electricity. Did I tell you about that? Yeah. The cage. Doom. How much electricity they zap me with in there? Builder says you have druid. No, I do. Okay, follow me. I love that the window on top looks like it's connected to the outside. Yeah, that's true. It does. I don't know what that item is that gives the effect of, like, the particle effect that's coming out. Okay, let's follow. Yes. Going through a little narrow corridor. Cool. I love all these, like, lightning effects. I gotta get something like this in my house. It's probably from Mechagon items, huh? It's really neat. Like, I bet your electrical bill is through the roof. It's amazing. Like, little hidden nooks. So many hidden nooks and crannies in your house that are so interesting. Like, I didn't expect to find a place like this here. But it's almost like there's parts nature's overtaken. What? This is a whole separate area. Oh my gosh. Your build is gigantic. Oh. Oh my gosh. Let me set it to spin. Actually, I should set it to spin when I'm on top of the, when I'm in a better spot for it. Yeah, like right here. All right. Check it out. Hey, Magmaros. Hey, it's good to see you. Look at this incredible build. Really amazing. It's like that outdoor staircase snaking through the forest. It's got so much detail in it. There's a waterfall back there. There's like a river we're crossing. It feels like part of the house has been reclaimed by nature and the other part is being used for this sick experiments. It's awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, let's go up. Oh. No. Go back. This is a cozy spot. Very cozy little bed with cushions and everything. This house really is full of surprises. Like a nice little hunters or druids lodge in the forest. With the starry sky outside. A hearth. Food and stuff. Never guess what's going on, like just a few feet away. Oh, it's actually got a skylight. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Love this. It's like a treehouse, huh? It is a treehouse. Oh, you're using this as a bench. That's cool. Telescope. It's because you're a druid. Yeah, that makes sense. Takey is a druid. Gotta have a druid treehouse. Such an interesting build, really. It's so unique. You've combined so many different things, and yet they all feel like they belong together, and I can't really explain why. I love the skylight in the outdoor room. That's really smart. Obviously, the river walk with the waterfall is really, really special, isn't it? Amazing. I didn't expect to find that in Frankenstein laboratory build. That was a shock. That's a shocker. That is just like, shows how well hidden that lab is, or how well hidden the treehouse is. That's the end. Thank you so much for letting us visit. Can we get some love in the chat for Takey's build? Now, Takey, I believe that you have don't you post your builds online? Oh, I have your Instagram page. Let me put that in the chat. Takey is on Instagram. So definitely go over there, drop a follow. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So you can follow Takey all those places and keep up with all the latest builds. Takey, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed touring today. It was really great. Fantastic. Okay, well, Bun Buns, I have to go because I have to write the video and I have to make sure it gets out before like the end of the week. That means I have a ton of work to do today and I really need to do it now. But I will be on the Twitch front page tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. PT. We will be looking at the Zillow for Warcraft site. We're going to be exploring real estate in Azeroth. So that's going to be really fun. Hope to see you then. Take care, everyone. I will actually have to be on time tomorrow. Like, legit on time. That's not negotiable. So I will actually truly be here at 11 a.m. PT tomorrow. I promise. Okay. See ya. Bye.